Baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. First pitch of the AB on its way. Steve Finley is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Fouled away.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Next up is Byron Buxton. First offering on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner.
0-1.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And that misses 1-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And now here is Jason Dominguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now we'll step off and rethink this. He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Pitch is popped up. Schwarber has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Now the first pitch. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Finley. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Line to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, David Ortiz. And the pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
1-1 the count. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Got him to go down after that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Next, it'll be Kyle Schwarber. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So stepping in is Adolis Garcia, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rafael Devers is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Ortiz, the runner at third. Schwarber over at second. Garcia on at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Rafael Devers goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ozzie Albies goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Judge is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the AB now. fastball had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Next, it'll be Kyle Schwarber trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So next to hit is Edward Cabrera. And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the out.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. In now, Jason Dominguez as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Finley. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
1-0 the count. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to Finley.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. And now the first pitch. Byron Buxton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Runners off for second. Got him swinging. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Here now is Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch.
Counts 1-0.
Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The next 0-2.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Story swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
The 0-2 once more.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the... And now in the box, Kyle Schwarber, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball in.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
1-1 to Schwarber. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now,
meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Into the box now, Adolis Garcia. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Struck out in his first at-bat. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ball
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Now here's the first offering. Runs up and gets this one down. One there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next to dig in, Steve Finley. It was a walk in his last trip. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Inside, ball 3.
Ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Judge is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Here comes the 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next, here is Marcus Semien. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next to stand in is Matt Olson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate is Byron Buxton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, David Ortiz. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Left side, reined in. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit is Kyle Schwarber. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
The 1-2. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Simeon's there, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Trey Turner will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Jason Dominguez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Gregory Soto takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So now to the plate, Adolis Garcia, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, up there.
Now the 1-0.
Hey. Count is 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Hey.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He's set and the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. So up steps Ozzie Albies. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled off. Sinker, 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Devers rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. At the plate, Carlos Rodon. Late square, and this is popped up. On to first, and there are 2 down. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go. Steve Finley flew out last time up. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over. Here's Byron Buxton now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll step off. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Now to bat, Trevor Story. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. becomes out number 2 this inning. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Byron Buxton. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball inside. That's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Trey Turner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Count remains 2-2. Buxton on at first, nobody out.
We got full count.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
David Ortiz comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Nope, that's down.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Pitch inside the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Guerrero is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Goose Gossage gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he sails this one up and under his chin. Quite a start to the inning here. It's 1-0.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Called strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Finley is there. 1 out. Up next, Matt Olson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping up is Kyle Schwarber. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Jim Thome will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike
Ball
1.
strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready now is Adolis Garcia. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
That's in. Ball
Yeah,
two.
just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Rafael Devers comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Ozzie Albies stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the game.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. Lee Smith enters from the pen to start the eighth, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jason Dominguez. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
A little bouncer that goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Next to hit, Byron Buxton struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Trevor Story steps in now, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very...
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Eduardo Escobar will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Now at the plate here is Steve Finley, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting...
And he might have another one, as this is hit high and deep out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3. And now the first pitch. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Still only one out in the inning. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. No hits to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Dominguez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Alex Reyes comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out. And now Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
1 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Now to the plate, here is Marcus Semien. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That misses 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we got a little bit of an upset here in the Diamond Dynasty matchup, but that's the beautiful thing about baseball. Anyone can beat anyone on any given day. Congrats to these guys. That win has to feel good.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Thunder used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Carlos Rodon gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's truth when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling they friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard, I can't tell it. Amen. Came alive. At the same time I play my suit got bad. Literally I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yet it was written from God, it was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams. Like anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass. Made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had. Just 2 years shot of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got me. ULT, you better than my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Boston and Atlanta. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Into the box, Steve Finley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And now the first pitch. Byron Buxton stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Here now is Trey Turner as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Turner is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trey Turner is the second out of the opening frame.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
1-2.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Now into the box, Jason Dominguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
0-1. Ball.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fouled off. Pitch is popped up. Albies is under it. 1 down. Stepping in next, Byron Buxton. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
The 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Goodbye, home run.
Third baseman.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. And now the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. DeGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kyle Schwarber is retired to kick off the inning.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So here is Rafael Devers. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, man at first after the 2-out walk. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strike. So now here is Aaron Judge, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on the way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Kikuchi, playing here in his age 29 season. His arsenal includes a cutter, a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. So now into the box is Marcus Semien. First offering. Too high, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Outside and low, 3-0. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
1 ball, 2
1-2 now. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Striding in is Yusei Kikuchi. The pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out. 1 away. Steve Finley is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 2-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Steve Finley is out number 2 here in the third inning. Byron Buxton is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 3-1 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in the bat is Trey Turner. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball hit on the ground is short, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1. So next to bat will be Jason Dominguez. He popped out in his first trip.
Nope,
a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up David Ortiz.
The first baseman, David Ortiz.
The pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Schwarber sent packing for the second out of the inning. Adolis Garcia swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
1 strike.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And yet another strikeout here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits
high in the air and deep to straightaway left. Booyah! Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Next up, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. First offering. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. Already.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So up steps Ozzie Albies, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Aaron Judge will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. On its way is pitch number 75. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he lays off ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Steve Finley stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he's going to add to the total. Dennis Eckersley, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Now it'll be Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Digging in next, Jason Dominguez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Ball even at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton.
Leading off for Boston, the center fielder, Byron.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
No strike.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
Buxton ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another one. Strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Popped him up. Schwarber is there. 1 down. Trevor Story steps in now. He went deep last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
No ball, 2 strikes.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
The catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. Left side, but well foul. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speed.
Inside, ball 1.
And he misses there. 1-2.
definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Schwarber was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Adolis Garcia is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And through 6 in the 3rd, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, you're going to strike out a lot of guys. Your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Strike 3. Digging in will be Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Eckersley gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And stepping in, Marcus Semien. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
I got the count.
And this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field, and he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that's in there, 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tied run to the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Cedric Mullins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weekly hit towards first. The tag, and he is out. Now to the plate, Steve Finley. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Lifted down the line in left. Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Finley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. At the plate now is Jason Dominguez. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first
1-1.
strike.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Byron Buxton now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here.
0-1's the count.
His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Big
0-2.
swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. So stepping in is Byron Buxton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush
1 ball, 1
tactic.
strike.
They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
It's 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Struck him out, and a new record. 21 strikeouts in this one. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Trey Turner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that eye.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Bay Bears jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom is the winning pitcher of record. Yusei Kikuchi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.